Welcome, my dear listener. Are all how are you, the friends? That what I will tell you about today's class 5 lesson number 4. The name of lesson memory in Marble. So I started this lesson. Tarun studies in class 5. His teacher has given a task to the student of his class. He has told them to write a paragraph on the Taj Mahal, but Tarun does not know much about the Taj Mahal. He only knows that is a beautiful monument situated in Agra. Or he came back home in the evening and asked his grandfather, "Grandfather, can you tell me something about Taj Mahal?" Torun's grandfather was a retired teacher, so he knew a lot about this beautiful monument. He smiled and said, "Okay, if you promise to be a good boy, I will tell you many things about the Taj." Tarun promised not to be naughty, so his grandfather began to tell him the story of Taj Mahal. Once upon a time, there lived a prince named Khurram. He was the son of Jahangir and the grandson of Akbar the Great. One day, Khurram went to the Mina Bazaar with his friends. There he caught as a glimpse, glimpse of an extremely beautiful girl who was selling silk and glass beads. The girl was Orjuman Banu Begum. He was born in a family of the Persian nobility. After meeting her, Khurram went back to his father and that he wanted to marry her. Khurram married Orjumand Banu Begum in 1612, 5 years after their first meeting. At this point, Torun stopped his grandfather, but grandfather, I don't want to hear the story of Prince Khurram. I want to know about the Taj Mahal. Be patient, Torun. Let me finish the whole story, said his grandfather. All right, said Torun. His grandfather continued with the story. Prince Khurram was later known as Shah Jahan. He became the emperor in the year 1628. Orjumand Banu Begum was later renamed as Mumtaz Mahal. But what does the name Mumtaz Mahal mean? Asked Tarun. It means the brightest queen of the world, answered his grandfather. Then he continued with his tale. When Mumtaz was on her deathbed, Shah Jahan promised her that he would not marry again. He also promised her that he would build the most beautiful mausoleum over her grave. What is a mausoleum? Grandfather asked Tarun in surprise. Oh, a mausoleum is a building built to house the dead, said grandfather. According to legend, Shah Jahan was so sad after her death that he ordered the court to mourn for 2 years. Later, Shah Jahan started to build the world's most beautiful monument beside the river Jamuna in memory of his beloved wife. It took 22 years and 22,000 workers to build the monument. The Taj Mahal was built entirely out of white marble. This white marble was brought in from all over Asia. When Shah Jahan died in 1666, his body was placed next to the grave of Mumtaz Mahal. This magnificent monument came to be known as the Taj Mahal. It is now considered to be one among the seven wonders of the world. Grandfather paused for a moment. Well, I have told you quite a lot today. Will this be helpful enough? Oh, yes. Now I can easily write a paragraph on the Taj Mahal, said Tarun happily. So, friends, were today's chapters. Like to come, please like it and enjoy. Those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, they must be subscribed to such adaptation. Thanks a lot to those who subscribe to my channel.